Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Our Tribe. Today we are going to be busting some gender myths. Now, if you're pregnant, if you've been pregnant, if you know someone who's pregnant, the most common thing you're wanting to know is what the heck the baby's going to be, a boy or a girl. Now, if you're any mom, you know you've tried to Google every possible at-home test out there that you can get your hands on. To figure out what the heck you're having, because who wants to wait almost 20 weeks to find out? I know I don't want to wait. So prior to finding out the gender, I did pick out 15 myths that I wanted to bust with you guys. Now, let me just put a little disclaimer out there. These tests, please do not think that if these tests worked out for me or they didn't, that you should go try them out and it'll work for you too. And to go on a shopping spree before even finding out the gender of the baby, because that's not really a good idea. It's just kind of one of those things to do for fun, to pass the time before you really know what you're having, right? So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. I did pick out 15. Some of them are kind of unique ones that I really haven't heard of prior to looking some up. Like, I found a list of like 100 gender myths and it was insane. But I picked out some popular ones and then some that I'm sure a lot of people really haven't heard about, because I haven't even heard about them. So yeah, the first one is going to be the heart rate. They say if the baby's heart rate is greater than 140, it's a girl, and if it's less than 140 beats per minute, it's a boy. Now, this baby's heartbeat has always been over 140, so for me, that would mean a girl. The next one is your belly, and that's how it looks. If your belly is high and round, it means you're having a girl. And if you have a low, small belly that sticks out, it means a boy. Now, I did this before finding out the gender. Obviously now I'm 25 weeks, so I know the gender. My belly was small and low, and it did stick out. That was only a few weeks ago. Now my belly is high and round, so it is kind of I'll just base it off of right now. It would mean girl, because right now mine is high and round. But like I said, these are just for fun. Your result could change throughout your pregnancy pretty much. So far we have 2 for girl and 0 for boy. The next one is the ring test. Now, they have a whole bunch of ring tests out there. There's the different ring tests I've seen are they have the hair, where you take a piece of hair with a ring and you trace the outline of your hand. There's one where you do it over your stomach, or just a necklace over your hand. This ring test was over the stomach. Now, for this one, it said back and forth would be girl, and a circle meant boy. Now, I know on some ring tests it's flopped around. Back and forth would mean boy and circle meant girl. But on this one, mine went in a circle and that meant boy. So there's the first point for a little boy. The next one is breakouts. They say girls steal your beauty, so you break out, and then a boy, you just have none. Now, first, I didn't have any like pregnancy related breakouts, but now I do. Like I said, a few of mine have changed since doing it originally, so now it would be girl. Cravings, it is if you crave something salty, it's a boy. Sweet, it's a girl. This whole pregnancy has been sweet, so that's a girl. This is a unique one I've heard of. It's not the skin, but if you look under your left eye, it is like the white part. If you kind of like go like that, you look at the white part of your eye, and if the little red like vessels or veins, whatever they are, if they make an X or a Y, that means you're having a girl, and if there's none, then it's a boy. Now, mine had like X's and Y's everywhere, so that meant girl. The next one is a popular one, which is the Chinese calendar. Now, with this one, mine came out as boy, but it depends on how you do it. If you just go on Google Images and you look at the calendar, my result would be girl, but they say that's the wrong way of doing it. There's a right way where you get I guess the way the Chinese do it is they get your lunar age, the lunar month of conception, and all that. Like, you have to figure out everything. And so when I did it the right way, mine came out boy, but if I just Googled it on Google Images and looked at the chart, it came out as girl, but we're just going to go with boy on that one. The next one is morning sickness. If you have none, it's a boy. If you have some, it's a girl. Now, this one I was nauseous, and I actually ended up getting sick. So for that one, it would be girl. Next one is the Chinese lunar calendar. And I believe on this one, it is the year of your birthday and then the year of conception. And if it's, I think you subtract them. If it's odd or even, that depends on what you're going to get. So odd would mean girl and even is boys. Mine was even. So it meant boy. Yeah. So the next one is also a really different one. And it's the history of your mom, pretty much. So I don't know how it is for if you're the first child or the last child. I'm the middle child, so I just base it off of what I am. So they say if you're the middle child, you're gonna have what your mom had, but the opposite. So my mom had boy, girl, girl. So for me, I would be having girl, girl, boy. So that means I would be having a boy next. So that one was a point for the boy. The next one is the gender you have a dream of. Now, I have had a dream about both. Ruben has had a dream of a boy, so I just kind of ruled it out there. Him and I both had a dream about a boy. He hasn't had a dream about a girl. He's never had a dream about a boy, so I just put boy for that one. The next one is the necklace over your hand. So, again, on this one, it means circle. The circle means girl, and back and forth is boy. Now, on that one, it went back and forth, so for that one, it would be boy. The next is your hands. Now, it depends on if they're soft or dry. If they're soft, it is a girl. If they're dry, it's a boy. Now, for this one, it's kind of hard for me to tell. I just ended up circling dry for boy because my hands are always soft, even when they are dry. My hands aren't like dry to where like if you felt them, you would think they're like dry, flaky, and all that. They're nothing like that. But to me, my hands just feel dry. They're like soft and dry. But I just ended up circling boy for that one because they have been dry from what I've noticed. The next one is the Mayan tale. What they do is they take your age at conception, and then the month of conception, like the number. If both numbers are even or both are odd, then it's a girl. If one's even and one's odd, then it's a boy. Mine were both even, so it came out to be a girl. And the last one is your baby's first words. And it would be the most recent baby you just had. And the most recent baby I just had, her first word was dada. So if they say mama first, it means girl, and dada means boy. So hers was dada, so it meant boy. So out of all those 15, I had 8 that were towards boy, and girl I had 7. So it was pretty it was pretty tied. Prior to this, like I said, I did take this test. I did kind of do my results twice. A few of them changed based on before I knew the gender. Like I did one before I did these 15 before I knew the gender, and then I just redid them as I'm doing the video now. But before symptoms changed, it was 10 for boy and 5 for girl. So it was aiming more towards the boy side, and even now it's 1 point more for the boys. But like I said, my symptoms did change as pregnancy went on. That's why it just kind of all depends on when you do the gender myths and all that good stuff. But like I said, I didn't obviously base my shopping off of any of this because that would have been really crazy, especially considering how close it is now with the boys having 8 points and the girls having 7. So my if you haven't watched my last video, I did have what we are having, and we are having a little girl. So as you can see, a lot of these tests are just for fun, purely just for fun. So yeah, if you guys want to know about any other gender myths, or if you guys know of any, comment down below. I love to find out about new ones, especially like those unique ones that I've never heard of. Mainly the ones you find are the most popular ones, like the heart rate, the ring test, and all that good stuff. But yeah, if most of these worked for you, that's awesome. Comment down below and let me know, because I think it's crazy how it works for some people and it just doesn't work for other people. If you know how the Chinese calendar works, let me know too, because I've been told the right way is just Google imaging it and basing it off that, but I've also read that there's another right way, and that's by calculating the lunar month and all that good stuff. So who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're pregnant, try out some gender myths, like I said, purely just for fun. And yeah, I hope they worked out for you. I hope it was something fun. And yeah, stay tuned. I will be posting a pregnancy update before the end of the week. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I have my glucose test, which I'm so thrilled about. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with our videos. Like the video, comment down below. I would like to know if you're a blogging mommy too. So yeah, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.